Hello and welcome to It's About Damn Time I got around to this. Using capture card and all, but it's actually feels more awkward because the timing on Audacity and capture card recording, there's even more of a delay because I can't just hold the remote control and hit the record button on the laptop at the same time because they're both on a laptop, so we can't do it at the same time, so it's going to be even more of a pain in the ass to actually edit that. But yeah, it's 14th of March. Finally get around to this. Although I still don't feel 100% up to it because I know there's going to be a lot of editing involved. And is it just me or does the animation here just look a bit terrifying? Yes, it is, isn't it? Also, if this LP goes the way it does in my mind, you will never be able to look at Kato the same way again. Ever. Well, I know this to be true because I've already got two things in this that will be completely random, like music video wise. Because I'm gonna go for like easy mode, normal mode, hard mode, and expert mode, although expert mode I'm gonna fail on most of them. Well, actually I've cleared quite a lot of them actually, so yeah, and well, I'll explain once the intro is done. Creepy! So yeah, this is Hatsune Miku, Project Diva F. I keep forgetting that her name is in the title. So it's 14th to me, last save was 2nd now. I remember what I last did, honestly. I remember trying to unlock different titles you can get in this game. Must have been glasses that I played last, so I've done a, like, let's have a look at a brief play of this in the past, but I haven't actually LP'd it, so this is the LP and all, so it's a bit weird really because it's a rhythm game, so how do you make an LP interesting if it's just a rhythm game? Well, like I said, I'm going to have Mr. Squash kind of like keep track of like a little game we'll have added on. So from this point, Miku has 100 leaks in her collection. And depending on the score for each song, will either increase or decrease that depending on the score. Let me think, what was the plan again? If it's a standard pass, it will get an extra... How many leaks should a standard get you? I think I'll think about that in editing when I get around to like adding in another commentary for Mr. Squash, I think, to explain all that jazz, because this is on the spot here. I haven't really thought of it in a while. I do know that the, again, bad and awful notes will have an effect, and getting a perfect, I think we'll get like 10 leaks, or something like that. Oh wait, now I remember. It's 1 leak for standard, 3 leaks for great, and 5 leaks for excellent. Bad notes will take off 1 leak, and awful notes will take off 3 leaks. Dropping out will result in losing... wait. Yeah, I think for the dropout one it'll be 10 leaks lost. And I think there's another one where you can get a score where it's lousy. You pass the song but you don't actually pass, so I'll have that as a 5. Just gotta remember that's how the scoring's gonna go. So without further delay... Well, actually, with further delay, actually, because there's other things that I haven't actually done yet, but I've decided to go ahead and start LPing it. I'll probably like get around to that at some point during the LP itself, I suppose. Not on-screen recording-wise, but I would have like little kind of random scenes, because you can make music videos in edit mode here. And it doesn't have to be a music video necessarily. You can just like put any MP3 onto your PS3 and just like add it in. It doesn't have to be music on, although I have made, well, a few random ones with my own music. The Shadows of the Past music, I made 2 with that, and 2 incredibly random songs, one of which will be shown at the end of this LP, because I find it the most fitting to end the LP when we get to it. And the other one is a music video version of that Robin Ludiga song that I've mentioned. We will see that in due time, but what I mean about it all is I want to make little random clips with like audio commentary where the Vocaloids will take on the form of different characters, like from past LPs, just be like, have them interacting just randomly, like brief moments like that, as if it's some kind of random kind of interval before getting back to, you know, the gameplay. But I felt like 6 minutes in, and I've been rambling. Well, that's nothing different. Let's get on with the show. You know, actually, screw it, let's go for the tutorial first. Speak properly. It just gives you a brief explanation of how the game works and all that. I'm surprised that I've only gone excellent on there. I think the reason for that is because it goes so slow. I mean, it's the tutorial and I haven't got perfect on it. You always screw up at some point, man, but let's give it a go. Okay, class, here's the basics. Press the buttons that match these melody icons when they zoom in. I'm not gonna voice act this. So, yeah. I've actually made a music video for this song as well. Good. Should note I haven't played this game in a while. Shit. This is another reason I want the Mr. Squash commentary, because when I'm talking I'm not concentrating fully, and I haven't played this since, well, earlier this month, I guess. I'll have to get more serious once we get to the harder difficulties, but for now, I'll just talk random bollocks, I suppose. Ah, I hate those ones. And again. Reminds me of the music video I made for it. Some of the notes can be hard to hit even though it's simple. I think that's probably why. Oh, the first bad note, but this is a tutorial. It doesn't count for anything on the leak score. I remember failing these back in the day when I was first playing this game. I could never hit the star. Well, not these ones, but wait, or maybe it is this one. Is it the big star? No, it's a small star. These ones are easy. You can literally just go like that, and you'll hit every time like that. So that's good. Very easy to do. Like you'll see millions of them. Well, not millions, but a lot of them. And you just be like, how do you hit them? And you just go like that, and you'll get them all. Just hit it really fast. But you won't get a cool note unless you actually pay attention and try to get the timing perfectly. But it doesn't matter unless you're trying to get nothing but cool notes, which there's probably a title for, but I've never been able to get it. Simple enough. But I hate the technical zones, man. It's like Star Power and Guitar Hero. It distracts you momentarily, you're concentrating, and then suddenly, oh, I've got to do this. Ah, shit, I missed the notes. It happens all the bloody time, man. Just like, oh, I've got to concentrate, so then you lose your concentration. It's weird. This is the style thing that I'd always screw up when I first originally played this game. It's so easy, but I'd always screw it up back in the day. Man, I'm doing terribly at this tutorial. That was terrible, 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 you freaking are rusty. Man, this is not going to bode well, is it? No. Okay, I need to, from now on, this point onwards, try to keep quiet through the music videos. Because, well, one, it's probably annoying to some, and two, I need to concentrate more. Okie dokie, sorry, I've got all the songs here, and this is hard mode, of course. Let's briefly go over them first. Let's see. I wanted to kind of like comment on how I find the difficulty for each song. This one is incredibly easy because look how many times I played it on expert mode. It's surprisingly an easy song. This one has quite a few hellish parts. This is my favorite one, so I'm pretty good at that one. This one can be a nightmare on the eyes of all the colors. This one's pretty easy. This one is hard at first, but I kind of got used to it, and yeah. This one, for some reason I always screwed up trying to get perfect on this one, but it's not really difficult. This one can be difficult on harder difficulties, but I've been able to get through it. This one's pretty easy. This one I surprisingly cleared on expert. Well, extreme I guess it's called, not expert. I'm the guitar hero here. It's, I guess it must be easy if I cleared it on all 4 difficulties like that. This one can be a bitch on expert mode, I gotta say that, but overall it's not really all that tough. This one's, it can be tough on harder difficulties, because, well, on extreme mode anyway, because it's one part at the end that you don't see coming, but overall it isn't that bad. This one can be pretty damn hard later on. Well, expert only for, well, goddamn, I keep saying that. Extreme for me is really difficult with this one because it's really fast, but I got through it. I like playing this one, but I imagine it can be a bit tough at first on the later difficulties, but overall all these songs are mostly easy on easy mode because, well, it's easy. This one is the easiest song in the game, except on extreme. I've literally only gone through it once. That's how hard it is. It goes like ridiculous difficulty once it goes like that. I mean, look how it escalates. 3, 4, holy shit! This one's pretty straightforward as well. This one gave me trouble until I got my glasses because I literally couldn't see the notes properly. It's not that it's an overly colorful video, I just couldn't see the damn notes properly and get the rhythm going. But I don't think it's all that bad. This one, not too bad, but it does have a few tough parts. This one's a bitch because it takes quite a lot getting used to because it has a more kind of, I think, jazz kind of sound to it. So like getting the rhythm right is just like a pain in the ass for me. It's slow but fast. It's really confusing. This one's fast, but other than extreme, it's pretty simple to get through, although it has absolute color rape on the eyes trying to hit the notes. This one, yeah, this one's pretty damn tough on later difficulties, and a lot of color rape in this one as well, but it's not that bad on the easier difficulties, of course. This one can be pretty difficult on later difficulties, but isn't that bad. This one isn't all that bad either. This one was made by the devil. It's ridiculous. I will, like, well, don't think it's all that hard on easy mode either, but on other difficulties it starts to really get just, This one's fast, but I'm kind of used to it, but I haven't played it on Extreme, and can't even get much more than a stand on this. It's fun to play, but my god, is it exhausting. This one's alright, but later difficulty is tough. Same with this one. I like the song, but I don't really like playing the song much because it's got a lot of those long notes where you gotta hold it down, which it really is hard on Extreme mode there. This one's easy. This one is easy but can be difficult because it has like really slow parts and then it kind of picks up the speed. This one is one of the worst for difficulty. I mean, it has got all the stars maxed out there. Even on easy mode it's tough, honestly, because it's really fast. Or maybe that was normal mode I'm remembering, because it's just really a pain in the ass. This one is also just like, oh my god, that last bit, you'll see what I mean when we get around to it, but it really is. I tried not many times, quite a few times to get through on X3 mode, but I think the closest I got was maybe the midpoint of the song. It's really difficult. But on easy mode it's pretty easy. Normal mode will confuse the crap out of you. Hard mode will be like, I don't know what I'm doing. Continuing Dream, that one's easy. Cleared it 84 times on hard mode to get the title for playing a song 100 times. It's just literally just like, that's just like, I'm surprised the song didn't wear out after all that, man. I still kind of like the song. But, my god, that's really overplayed that one, didn't I? This one's somewhat easy, but I think I had trouble with on Extreme. This one can be tough at first, but it isn't really all that bad once you're used to it. Same with this one. This one is indeed the devil. I just can't work this one out at all. This one was also made by the devil. This one can be tough, but as you can see, I've played it once, and it's the hardest song that I've ever played on Extreme, difficulty-wise. But without further delay, let's get with the first song, 17 minutes into this. Time to concentrate. Also, what we'll be doing is, on easy mode, original costumes for everyone. Normal mode, the actual costumes they have for each song. Then up to hard mode and extreme mode, we'll kind of like spice it up a bit, with extreme mode being the most extremely weird getup that I can put on them to make it as distracting as possible to up the difficulty even more. So without further delay, let's get the show on the road.
It's me, Mr. Squash. I've finally come to completely take over this whole thing and make my commentary, which will be undoubtedly absolutely brilliant, and those licks shall be mine, Miku. You can play your piano invisibly all you want, but it will not save your licks. Why am I laughing? Well, that's kind of what I do, isn't it? Other than steal licks, I just laugh. Well, anyways, so music video, eh? Why are they clowns? That is a good point. What's with the clown thing? What's this on cat food? Rainy, what? It doesn't give an English translation on the lyrics, so I have no idea what the song is about other than the fact that it's called cat food and there seem to be clowns playing musical instruments, and Miku is just like, now she's in a cage. Now she's back on the stage. Hey, that kind of rhymes. And is like cat food, is it just a case of odd names? Is it really about cat food, or is it a deeper meaning to it but chose to use that I don't get it. I need a translation. Also, there have been no bad notes so far. I'm disappointed. And suddenly there is a cat. And suddenly a swing. So they're in a circus tent of some sort, but I don't see how this has anything to do with the song. But then I don't know the song because no English translation here. Although there are English translations, there's not in this game for some reason. I still don't get clowns, though. I mean, even with the translation with the clowns even makes sense. What the hell? That clown wasn't even playing that solo. I mean, at least try to mime it. I mean, come on. That was just why? Look, he's doing it again. Play your guitar, you damn clown. Clowns, man, they don't even do the job properly. Well, actually, it's not their job to play guitar, but hey, if you're gonna be playing guitar, at least, you know, actually play the damn guitar. I know it's a music video and all, but come on, I know they mime it in music videos and all, but, you know, there's the whole thing with actually miming it. Still no bad notes. Also, I just noticed the elephant statue. What's up with that? Then tent collapsed. Okay, you win this round. Okay, you got... what's that now? You're great, so that awards you 3 leaks. So now you got 103 leaks. Damn it, Miku. I will get some of those leaks, but now... you just... oh, whatever. You can have the leaks. I'll be back for more. Laters.
Alright, then. I literally just, didn't say a word there, because, this will probably be a point where I'll have the Mr. Squash commentary, I imagine, and I just realized I could just have that bit right there loop if I needed extra time for it. Okay, so, well, I'd still have to give it a few seconds, so, no bad notes or awful notes yet, so the score should be increasing rather than, well, the leaks rather than decreasing, but I'll leave Mr. Squash to all that with commentary-wise, and I also, this is gonna be confusing to edit for, I gotta say. The whole time through that I was just thinking, how am I going about this commentary style here? It's gonna be pretty weird, and I just and the button sounds is my god, I didn't realize how loud these control pads actually sound. It's just I can't concentrate! Easy mode, always became, a bit more difficult to one side. You know, once you go freaking expert mode, you don't go back. You just, instinctively hit the notes faster, so you end up getting, safe note instead. I used to, when I perfect on all these songs, it's just, would always get an awful note right at the last second. Ridiculous. So I think we'll do up to Fireflower, and then we will, I think I'll pull the recording there, and I don't know, we'll see.
I'm back. Well, actually, no, I'm not, actually, because this idiot's gonna remember something he forgot.
Wait, is it? There was something, and the screen is making me remember it. What was it? I was gonna mention something, but I didn't mention it because it was no, this will be the point where I'll bring in the Mr. Squash commentary, and I freaking forgot it. I think one of the things I wanted to mention was on hard mode and expert, well, extreme mode, I keep forgetting, whatever, but those modes I will have the, wait, actually, I'm remembering now, yes, now I'm remembering. There was something else I was forgetting to do as well. For normal mode and, well, easy mode and normal mode, was supposed to have these. That was the plan I had quite a while back when I was planning this thing out, and I forgot it all because I'm recording it all on the spot instead of recounting all the details. And for hard mode and expert mode, I'll have the combo safeguard. I don't really need it for most of the hard mode ones, but expert mode would be needed. And even then, it won't help much with some of them, because some of them I just can't get through. So for secret police on easy mode, what should we do? Let's just have survival, because I suck at this one.
Man, he sure talks a lot. Wait, that's me though. Well, whatever well, whatever. It's back to the squash time. It's squash time, yes. So now he's doing a concert for some inmates here. A song called Secret Police. I don't know what it's about, other than it's probably something to do with some kind of secret police, but it's probably not just like, I don't know. I've looked up the details about some of these songs with translations, but I can't remember some of the details on quite a lot of them. So this song is one that he's not particularly good at, usually, so maybe we'll get to see some bad notes for once. Mew! Mew! Ah, we saw a bad note, first bad note. Yeah! Those licks are mine. Wait a second. I'm gonna take away one lick. If you pass this song, it won't make any difference. Damn it! Screw up some more, you son of a bitch! Okay, so, you may be wondering, just like, I'm trying to listen to the song, and this stupid idiot keeps talking over it, and maybe it annoys you, or maybe it amuses you somehow. I don't even know. I can't really, like, know these things and all, but, well, if you want to actually listen to the song, it's bound to be on YouTube, or you could, I don't know, get the game yourself. I mean, that's my advertisement. Guitar solo. Quit your dancing, Miku. You will lose licks eventually. Maybe not today, because it seems like that's probably gonna be the only bad note at this one. So you'll end up just getting more licks. This goes completely against my original plot. I'm also realizing that this voice is quite similar to the Echo voice. Or perhaps it wasn't. I have just confused myself. It doesn't matter. Because Mew! 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 Leaks! That didn't make any sense at all. Okay, you got me on this one. I'll shut up. I'm just talking nonsense. Attention Vocaloids! Your leeks will be stolen and you will be in prison for your crimes against leeks and all vegetable kind. So you passed with excellence, so I guess that is... shit, you got 107 leeks. That increases because the one that we take away. So I'll get you next time, Miku. Next time!
Okay, oh, now I'm remembering what I was gonna mention as well. Yeah, the victory random music that I was like, okay, let's just play some random thing on the keyboard and just like record it for various different things. Like, I've got one for standard, dropout, lousy, and things like that. And like, when it's inevitable that I lose in a song where I just like hitting wrong notes left and right, and the meter is going like into the red, I have like this kind of do kind of thing. Just like, it really sounds pretty goofy. I think I did most of that on the, I think it was synth brass, I think it was the setting was on my keyboard. So it's pretty silly sounding, but yeah, I thought I'd added something extra to it. But yeah. So first bad note, but it was only one, so far not really all that great, but not overly bad. Still got over 100 leaks. But I'm not counting on screen because I know that my mind will just forget it and it'll just be like, oh no.